And my name is Mr. Sturms, Mr. Rick Sturms, and I'm going to tell you one of my stories. When I was about 27 years old, I got a job at a construction company site, sort of like Lowe's or Home Depot. And I'd been there for a couple of weeks, didn't know much, but the boss came down, he told the whole crew, he said, be on your best behavior tomorrow. Tomorrow we have the CEO coming in. He's the top guy, and he's going to come around the store, and he's going to meet and greet everybody. So be on your best behavior, look good. So we all said, okay. So the next day we go to work, and I'm there working. He comes up to me, and he shakes my hand and looks at me, and he says, and what's your goal with this company, young man? And I had only been with the company for like 2 weeks, so I didn't know what my goal was really. So I looked at him, and I looked at him right in the eye, and I just said, to have your job, sir. He looked at his secretary and he said, hey, can you write this kid's name down? So they got my name, didn't think anything about it, went about my work. The next day I go to work, and I've been working for about 15 minutes, and suddenly my boss calls me upstairs, and he goes, have a seat. And he seemed a little bit upset, so I thought there was something wrong. And he goes, what did you say to him yesterday? And I go, what do you mean? He goes, what did you say to the big CEO, the big boss, when he came around? And I said, well, he asked me what my goal was with this company, and I just looked at him right in the eye, and I said, my goal with this company is to have your job. And he goes, oh, my goodness, why didn't I think of that? And I go, why? He goes, well, because you're being promoted. You're being promoted over me. You're going to the main headquarters. You're going to end up with a company car. You're going to have a company expense account. You're going to have your own office with your name on the door. And I said, you're kidding me. And he said, no. He said, all just because of the way that you answered that question. So the next day I showed up to work at our headquarters, and everything was true. I had an expense account, I had my own company car, and I had my own office with my name on the door. It was kind of cool. So I was in charge then of 26 stores in Northern California. And that is my story about be prepared and say what you think first, because usually your first thought is the best thing to say. And don't hesitate to be truthful and to be honest.